Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the fucking vlog, season 2.
Welcome to the vlog.
I woke up bright and early on Monday so I could finish editing last week's vlog, and then the girls cleaned up the rest of the house. It was time to leave Nicole's cabin, and we were all feeling a little sad about it because we had to rejoin the world again. We took a couple attempts to leave because we kept panicking that we forgot stuff, or we actually did forget stuff, and then we missed the ferry and we were almost there, but nope, and we had to wait for 2 hours, which was really annoying. We were all a little bit grumpy, but we got on the ferry, had a triple O burger, and that seemed to quench our anger. Finally got home, and I was feeling like I had a bit of a headache when I got there, so I basically just sat down and took a nap at home before doing a bit of work. I FaceTimed with Tammy and caught up, and then it was time to do the pizzas. I thought everything turned out really tasty, and it hit the spot exactly after spending the weekend at the cabin. I ended the night by FaceTiming Molly and then finally unpacking all of my stuff. Started Tuesday with a quick workout, had breakfast, and then did work. In the afternoon, I bussed out to see Turner and we hung out together, went on a walk, and we went to the boathouse with his family, and then he let me do some driving practice, and then we will just watch the Kardashians to end the night. Wednesday, I had a lot of stuff to do, so I got home bright and early. I'm home again, and I am starting my day, and I'm honestly feeling a little overwhelmed. I feel like my schedule is just like bumper to bumper, and it's overwhelming. I just wish I didn't have so much to do just on this one day. I think what's really making me anxious is that there's something with like the capstone project that they're wanting me to figure out by tomorrow, and I was having a lot of trouble with it yesterday, and so were my group members. You know, I'm really nervous that I won't be able to figure it out, so there's that pressure as well, on top of like just all the other non-capstone stuff that I have to do today. I had a meeting with a coach from the MDSCL, then I went to my counseling appointment, had a snack, did some work, and then I did my driving practice for a couple hours. We stopped at the vegan supply store, and then more work. Did a little bit more work, and now I'm gonna go over to my grandparents for dinner. I'm honestly still feeling a little overwhelmed, but a little less so than before. I'm happy today's over. I was most stressed out about today, and I think now that that's done, I can kind of concentrate on other stuff in my life, like the driving test. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. We'll see. Went over to my grandparents for dinner, and we had an amazing meal. It was just me and my grandparents because my mom wasn't there, so I had a really nice time spending time with them, and they got to FaceTime Molly. Then I walked over to Granville in 6. It was so warm that day. I was just enjoying the little walk I had, and I met up with Emma and Allie, and we just got a drink and just caught up for a bit. It was really nice. Emma just moved into a new place, so I'm excited to see it one day. Thursday I worked out with George, and we saw a corgi while we were getting coffee. It was so cute. I'm obsessed. We sat down and talked for an hour after working out, and I got home, had my breakfast, and then did some meetings and other works. Right now I am about to leave to go meet up with someone from Vancouver Coastal Health because they're gonna give me the contract. They want to do it in person just to meet me. I'm pretty sure they're like very serious about me, which is like nice. So I'm excited to see the contract and to get a better idea of the salary and stuff like that. I am gonna try and negotiate starting in September, I think. We'll see. I originally said August, but the more that I think about it, I'm like definitely burnt out a little bit. So it would be nice to get 2 months off instead of 1. Yeah, I don't really know what to like expect, and I also am probably interviewing with Amazon. I don't know when, but they have to schedule it, and like I don't know about that, you know, because I could always not do well on the Amazon interview. And if I don't take this job, I know there's gonna be other jobs other than like those two, but it does feel like kind of like I have a bit of like a scarcity mindset when it comes to like job search, which maybe isn't good, but who knows? I don't know. Those are just my concerns about that particular thing. I just want to make sure that I end up in the best place for me. That doesn't necessarily mean the most high-paying place, but it's gonna need to be like I need to be able to make the decision based on like a lot of factors, you know. I'm a little bit on edge because of all of this stuff on top of like capstone. I'm trying my best to just manage everything at once. And I think it's working. It's just a lot. Doing my best though. Anyway, wish me luck. I just had the meeting with my potential employer. It almost made things even more complicated. I think I was like more sure of what I wanted to do before, and he really kind of sold the job to me. I think what's really exciting about this job is that I would be kind of one of the at the forefront of like creating these being a part of these NLP projects within Vancouver Coastal Health. When he was describing the projects to me and I was asking about them, they seemed super interesting. With a job in public sector, of course, comes less pay than in private, but with that, I think comes a bit more stability in how many hours you're working every week, and just the work culture isn't completely like tech bro-y the way I have heard people say that, you know, these big tech companies are like. I was able to negotiate pushing my start date to the end of August, which means I can go on vacation with my family. I am actually surprised the base pay is higher than I thought it would be, but I'm still gonna try and negotiate a bit higher. And the good thing about this contract as well is that since it's a temporary contract, I do have a chance to negotiate my salary again in 1 year, or if I choose to leave the job, it's kind of like an easy exit within 1 year. I don't know, it seems like a really interesting opportunity now that I've like got to know more information about it. I've 1 week to decide, so a lot of things to consider. This was a very spontaneous decision made by me and Nicole on Tuesday, but we wanted to get a tattoo together and it kind of symbolizes BC, home, our friendship, so I was super excited to get it. Got on my ankle and I absolutely love it. Nicole got hers on her rib and Rory was able to join us after work. We're both so obsessed.
The vlog gets to see it first.
Oh, it looks gorgeous. I can't wait to see your reaction.
Oh my god, it's so cute. I love it. Thank you so much. It's so pretty.
We went to Romer's afterwards to celebrate our tattoos, got a couple drinks, some food, and we all just hung out together and had a good time. It started to rain a lot when we were leaving, which was not fun. We got soaked waiting for the bus.
Hello, good morning. Test day. I'm only starting to feel nervous now. Got a high ponytail in so that when I'm doing all my little shoulder checks and like mirror checks, ponytail will like make it a little more obvious. Tip I got from a couple people. Didn't feel really confident about my driving on Wednesday, but when I drove with Turner on Tuesday, I thought it went really well. I don't know. I need to just breathe and calm down. You know what I mean? Like I need to not build it up into something it's not. It's just a small test. If I don't pass, I don't pass, and I can like retake it. It's fine. Like I think even just getting this first test out of the way is like a really good first start. Anyway, my room is a mess, so while I wait for us to leave, I'm gonna clean up to kind of get rid of this like, you know, manic energy. I would say wish me luck, but by the time you see this, it would have already happened. So
here was the big day. I went out, got to the car, and I was feeling a bit nervous at this point, but I think my dad might have been more.
Just using the washroom quickly before my test. I am getting nervous, but feeling confident. I met the guy who was going to be the examiner, and he seems really nice, and I don't know. If I fail, I fail, but I'm feeling really good, and I'm hoping that everything turns out okay. If not, it's a learning experience.
Friends, so I clearly did not pass, but I think overall it was a really good experience to do the test. My examiner was really nice and he gave me a lot of really constructive feedback. So the two main issues that I had was, one, I did a driving violation where when I was trying to pull over, I hit a curb. So, you know, it happens, it sucks. But he was also very understanding of it. Like later he was like, I have to write it down as a driving violation, but we're just gonna chalk it up to nerves. I'm sure you don't do that all the time. And I was, thank you for, I don't know, like not rubbing it in that happened. And then the other thing that I have to watch out for is when I'm going to pull over and backing up, I need to do more 360 turns. But those feel like really manageable things to do for next time. And he even said like, you know, practice for 2 weeks and come back. Like you're almost there. And he said he felt safe the entire time. So I'm disappointed, but I'm not disheartened, I guess. I think I can pass next time, and yeah, I just appreciate the kindness that was shown by the examiner, because obviously this is disappointing, but I think he was really, really nice and also gave me some really good feedback.
I did some work and then I bussed out to UBC to go to a capstone speaker series, and they had good snacks there.
So I am finished with the capstone speaker series, first one out of 3 that I have to go to. Yeah, it was really interesting. She talked about the company she's working at and just like expectations for like a job as a data scientist. Now I am gonna go on a bit of a walk. I'm gonna meet Silk at Sing Sing, walking from UBC to Maine. I don't know, I just feel like I can feel the sun on me, kind of want to get some exercise. So doing that, also boosting my mood after failing my driver's test. Another thing that I realized is I have a lot of work to do before this project finishes. I don't think I really realized how short 2 months is, but apparently we have to finish like somewhat of our project by 2 weeks from now. It's gonna be a big sprint. The next 2 weeks are gonna be tough, but in 2 weeks time I get to go to California. It means that the brunt of the work is getting done before that trip. So in many ways kind of lucky, and I know I can push myself to work that hard. It's like literally to the day, 1 month left of my master's degree. I just need to buckle up and finish it. Like I am this close after a horror of 10 months. I'll be done. Let's enjoy this walk in this day. Planning on doing homework tomorrow, Sunday, and the next 2 weeks.
I ended up walking like 9 kilometers from UBC until Canby, and then I was feeling really tired, so I got on the 99, and at one point it was raining. I met up at Sing Sing with Silk. We got some nice drinks. Turner was able to join us too. I was so hungry after my long day, and this hit the spot. We also went to Theory afterwards, and we just had a nice time hanging out. Saturday morning I just chilled. I did a bit of a workout, edited the vlogs, and then I saw another corgi on the way to my grandparents. Had lunch with everybody, relaxed there for a while, and we got to FaceTime Molly.
I said, yeah, we miss Molly everywhere. Yeah.
I miss you guys everywhere too.
And then I was telling Mama, when you are little, Mama and Tata were number 1 to you, more than your family.
I did a little bit of work before Turner came over, and then we went to Legendary Noodles so he could have his dinner. Then we just went on a little bit of walk. We just went up to Robson and Burrard, and then we came back down. We watched the Kardashians, and then I made my dinner.
Hello. We are going to the birthday party. I am feeling a little bit anxious just because I only really know Miranda and Lane tonight. A lot of Turner's friends are there, but I've only met them once. I think we're gonna walk to Dublin Calling. I don't know. Why am I so anxious? It makes me like not even want to drink. Like I opened a can and I can barely like sip on it. Like I just don't want to drink.
Alright. Let us go and let us escape. What are you bringing with you?
I am bringing my purse, keys, wallet, phone obviously. Okay, so wish us luck tonight. We'll have a good time, hopefully.
The night was super fun. I feel like once I got there, my nerves kind of settled down. It was really fun to see everybody and to meet all of Lane's friends and some of Miranda's friends. At the end of the night, we ended up walking home at like 3 a.m. with Miranda's friend Alyssa, and that was fun. Turner was violently hungover the next morning. I was doing work, and I went and got him bread, but nothing seemed to help. He was just very ill.
0.5 moment.
Eventually he came back to life and he was able to go home, and I was sad to say bye, but I was glad he was feeling better. Then I edited the vlog for a bit. I was able to get some more work done before biking to meet up with Courtney and Joseph. We went to Planetary Kitchen, and I had never been there before. I had always walked by, and the burgers were delicious. And then we just stopped at Rain or Shine, and it was really fun to catch up with everybody. It was lots of fun.
Biked home, which was fun, and now I am back here with my computer, and I'm considering doing homework, but I also don't know if I should just rest. It is still very bright out, as you can see, and it is 8:15, so that feels cool. I'm honestly having a bit of anxiety about tomorrow. I think I'm just getting nervous for the beginning of the week. I feel like, I know our prof has like assured us that we're in the right direction and all this stuff, but I'm feeling really anxious that like we haven't done enough. So yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel.
I ended up just watching YouTube.
Okay, since I last spoke, I haven't really moved. Still feeling anxious, but it's whatever. Time for me to end the vlog, I guess. I am tired and I'm ready for bed. Hopefully next week will go well. I don't see why it won't. This week was pretty exciting. Lots of stuff happened. We'll see how it goes because I am not very good at committing to not doing stuff, but I am hoping to have a chill week next week where I don't commit to do a lot and focus on my work because I really need to get everything done for my project, you know? So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next week.